Everybody, Luke here. Just streaming live here. Did a little impromptu stream from the Fly for Life Expo Air Show, and got the Los Texanos team out here now doing their show. Can't play the music stream because YouTube will end up blocking it, but I've got my own music. I'll patch in here maybe. But just wanted to capture some live footage here of the event because this is pretty cool that they got a western scene background. Here comes the horses in and the stagecoach. So let's see what they're gonna do. Believe it or not, this is an air show, so please stand by. It looks like we got us a stagecoach robbery going on here, partner.
struck up a fire in the afterglow. Billy lit a lantern, but it turned blood red, and the chief started whispering inside my head. There was a fiddle on fire and a steel guitar crying, a banjo like thunder, and the whole sky sighing. The moon wore boots and a halo of flames, and the wind kept calling everybody's name. I seen the cornfields breathing golden green like a waking dream inside a dream unseen, and the barn door open like the gates of time, pulling us deeper with the backwoods chime. It was a psychedelic hoedown out beyond the pines where the stars drift honey and the clocks unwound, with the first home preacher and a tambourine bow. We danced with the cowboys on the countryside. Oh, spin me round till my soul come loose. Let the purple rain fall on my old work boots. Ain't no road back once the sky turns brown. You're gone forever in the psychedelic hoedown. Johnson came to pick up trucks. Said, boys, it's not as strange, but I don't need lucky. Got a feather in his hat and a grin too wide, like he'd been to the other side and come back alive. The women wore velvet in sunburst skies, and silver dust shimmered in the midnight sky. The dogs all barked in a three-part hymn while the creek rolled backward at the edge of the rim. And the scarecrow laughed with a wooden grin as the cyclone violin pulled us in. Every fence post swayed, every shadow swung in the hypnotic hum of a harvest moon. It was a psychedelic hoedown out beyond the pines where the stars dripped honey and the clocks unwound, with the first home preacher and a tambourine vibe. We danced with the cosmos on the countryside. Oh, spin me round till my soul come loose. Let the purple rain fall on my old work boots. Ain't no road back once the sky turns brown. You're gone forever in the psychedelic hoedown. I saw a white horse rise from a field of smoke. He spoke in riddles every time he spoke. Said, son, don't fear what you cannot name. Every spark in the dark is a cousin of flame. Then the sun came down in a mason jar, and we passed it around like a falling star, till the whole damn world turned inside out, and the hills learned how to scream and shout.
Hey, Luke Flywalker here. We're broadcasting live from the Fly for Life Expo 2026 Air Show, Day 1. Got another day coming up tomorrow. 12 teams flying this year, the most ever. You're watching Los Texanos right now. They had an awesome Western stage set up here with a stagecoach robbery. You got 4 black planes and 1 white one. So the black planes are the bad guys, and guess what? The white plane is the sheriff. Great job, guys. Very well done. Let's sit back and enjoy. The music you're listening to is not the music that's playing on the stream here. We don't want YouTube to block us, so we're just playing some Billy Bob's psychedelic underground band music, and hope you're enjoying the show.
Could really tell if we'd been in heaven, hell, or someplace between, where the grass grows loud and the air turns clean. It was a psychedelic hold down out beyond the pines where the stars dripped honey and the clocks unwound, with the first tone preacher and a tambourine vibe. We danced with the cosmos on the countryside. Oh, spin me round till my soul comes loose. Let the purple rain fall on my old work boots. Ain't no road back once the sky turns brown. You're born again in the psychedelic hold down. So if you hear that fiddle in the edge of night and the barn glows green in the pale moonlight, don't ask questions, don't slow down. Just lose your mind at the psychedelic hold down. There's a ghost in the circuit, humming out a tune, spitting shiny melodies to a cold mechanical moon. Everybody's chasing clicks, everybody's chasing gold. Feed the machine 1,000 songs, let it sell 'em young and old. So the question keeps on ringing like feedback in the night. Do we use it for creation or replace the human light? When the crowd begins to wonder why the songs all sound the same, will anybody remember who was standing in the flame? Is AI ruining the music business? Turning blood into data, truth into logistics. Can a printed imitation make the whole world really feel it? Is AI ruining the music business? Maybe not by its own hand alone, but when greed plugs in the amplifier, the heart gets overthrown. So hold on to the outlaws, the cracked and ragged bands, the ones with busted voices and calluses on their hands. Let the future come a-knocking, but don't let it steal the soul. 'Cause a song ain't just information, it's a piece of being whole.
Might help if I turn my mic on, right? Luke here at broadcasting live from Fly for Life 2026, the ultimate air show here, SL's biggest aviation event of the year. We have 12 teams flying this year on a 2-day event. This is Los Texanos right now flying. Very creative show they have today, and we're playing not playing the soundtrack from their show. I apologize for that, but as soon as I put that up, Second Life, or YouTube will block it. So we're just playing some music from Billy Bob's Psychedelic Underground Band for you. Some original tunes that kind of have a country western theme to them. I hope you're enjoying the show. We've got a full event coming up here still yet today. Let me find my brains here. At 11:30 Second Lifetime, EAR Smoke Squadron. The Brazilian team will be flying. 12:15 Anemone Wing Walking. 1 p.m. the Aerobats. And at 1:45 the Hawks Aerobatic team to close out the day. And then again we have a full day tomorrow. We'll run down the schedule for that one later. But we're going back now to some music here as we watch Los Texanos. Very creative show today. A lot of fun to watch. So here we go back. I got to shut some things off and turn some things on. Please stand by.
Sway. Snow came down on a bright cold day. Critters gathered by the old saloon, howling at the pale blue moon. There stood Marvin, king of the glade, big bull moose with a proud parade. Shook them antlers, struck the poles, then jumped clean up on his tippy toes. Antlers in the treetops, leaves all shook loose. Everybody hollered, "Who goose the moose?" Birds took flying, squirrels cut loose. Whole woods echoing, "Who goose the moose?" Was it a rabbit? Was it a goose? Was it Cousin Leroy with a jug of juice? Antlers in the treetops, what's the use? Somebody tell me, who goose the moose? that's the wildest thing I've ever seen. Fox said, friends now don't accuse. We ain't got proof, just busted news. Al looked down with a wise old frown, said something funny is going down. Then Marvin snorted, stomped one hoof, like he'd just discovered the awful truth. Antlers in the treetops, bark all tore loose. Everybody yelling, who goose the moose? Chipmunks scatter, running from the spruce. Whole dang forest shouting, who goose the moose? Was it a bagger? Was it a goose? Was it some prankster in a snowsuit suit? Antlers in the treetops, what's the use? Somebody tell me, who goose the moose? Now rumors spread from creek to ridge, across the pond and over the bridge. Some said duck, some blamed a bear, some swore it was the cold night air. But nobody knew and nobody saw what settled Marvin off in awe. Just one loud snort and one big leap, and antlers tangled in the evergreen deep. The raccoon laughed till he spilled his pie. The crows near about fell from the sky. Even the skunk said, mercy me. That moose climbed higher than a hickory tree. Then Marvin climbed down all dignified, tried to save a little woodland pride. Said I slipped, we all yelled no excuse. Somebody definitely goosed that moose. Antlers in the treetops, needles all loose. Everybody singing, who goosed the moose? North wind whistling through the spruce. Still nobody knows who goosed the moose. Was it a rabbit? Was it a goose? Was it young love of old winter proof? Antlers in the treetops sing the truth. Life gets funny when they goose a moose. So if you're wondering where the tall pines sway, and you hear strange laughter at the close of day, just look up high for the living proof. Antlers in the treetops. Somebody goose that moose.
Luke Flywalker here, broadcasting live from the Fly for Life Expo 2026 air show. And I moved the camera over here to the audience viewing area. We bill this show as the most up close and personal air show on the grid, and I think you got a good glimpse of what that meant to hear. So experience it yourself. If you're not here at the air show, let us know. We'll get you over here just at the speed of light, and we still got 10 more teams to watch here in the 2-day period. So this is Los Texanos flying right now, and a very creative show here today for sure. Something new that we haven't seen at Fly for Life before, and this is our 4th year. We're doing this to raise money for cancer research, and also to help support cancer patients and caregivers as they go through treatment and all that is involved with that. So thanks for supporting, and please consider, if you're enjoying the show, please make a donation at one of the friendly kiosks scattered throughout the venue. Back to some music here. Son of a bootlegging, whiskey drinking band. This is a story of Billy Bob.
Whiskey-making man, born in a shack down in Dixieland. Mama sang gospel, daddy ran shine. He grew up wild on the county line. Had a slick back pompadour, a guitar grin, whole lot of trouble underneath the skin. Country boy swagger and a jumping right hand. He was the son of a bootlegger this land. Blue shoes flashing and a rocking band. Girls went crazy all across the land. From the juke joint floor to the TV stand, he was the son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. Well, the preacher frowned and the teachers too said, boy, that racket ain't fit for you. But the young kids hollered, turn him up loud. He said that little old town on a thundercloud. He hit that stage like a house on fire, burned up the room with electric wire, snapped his fingers to a brand new plan. That son of a bootleg whiskey-making man, he was a son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. He was a son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. Shook them hips and he shook this land. Blue shoes flashing and a rocking band. Girls went crazy all across the land. From the juke joint floor to the TV stand, he was the son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. Well, black hair swinging and a curl just right, lit up the world on a Saturday night. Half sanctified and half untamed. Everybody knew him, but we won't say his name. Cadillac pink in a gold suit shine. He had the whole wide world standing in line. From the back porch blues to the big marquee, he climbed so high like a king should be. But the bright lights burn and the fast years fly. The legend don't leave when the body dies. Put that record on and let it all begin. You can still hear the ghost in the rhythm and grin. He was the son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. He was the son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. Shook them hips and he shook this land. Blue shoes flashing and a rocking band. Girls went crazy all across the land. From the juke joint floor to the TV stand, he was the son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. Yeah, the son of a bootleg whiskey-making man. You know the one, but I ain't saying man. I rolled in on a Friday night, needing motor oil and a can of Sprite, a loaf of bread, some jumper cables, two dog chow tube socks, and a barbecue tube. But I got up front and nearly lost my mind. 100 self-checks and one short line. No cashier smiling, no how y'all been? Just a robot lady yelling once again. What happened to all the cashiers at Walmart? Why am I standing here with a shopping cart? Now I'm bagging my own banana, scanning my own ham, trying to act like I know what I am. They made me employee of the month without asking me first. No paycheck, no break, just a whole lot of words. What happened to all the cashiers at Walmart? I came for a bargain, not a part-time star. Yeah. That little screen said, please place item in bag, then flash real red like I stole the tag. I scanned them beans about 17 times. Now I own enough corn to survive hard times. I looked around for somebody in blue, found one poor fella helping out 22. We punched a button, said you're good to go. I said, buddy, I'm on bad short of running this show. What happened to all the cashiers at Walmart? Why am I standing here with a shopping cart? Now I'm bagging my own banana, scanning my own ham, trying to act like I know what I am. They made me employee of the month without asking me first. No paycheck, no break, just a whole lot of words. What happened to all the cashiers at Walmart? I came for a bargain, not a part-time star. I need a vest, a name tag, maybe dental and a raise, cause I done checked myself out for 14 straight days. If I'm gonna do the labor, stock the shelves too, might as well have me a mop and a manager's stool. I bought some socks and a jug of milk. That machine treated me like a criminal, built a guilt, unexpected item in the bagging area.
Sounded like I'd caused hysteria. By the time I finished, I was tired and sore, like I worked a shift in grocery store. I tipped my hat to the automatic door, said, don't promote me, I can't take no more. What happened to all the cashiers at Walmart? Why am I standing here with a shopping cart? Now I'm bagging my own banana, scanning my own ham, trying to act like I know what I am. They made me employee of the month without asking me first. No paycheck, no break, just a whole lot worse. What happened to all the cashiers at Walmart? I came for a bargain, not a part-time star. Yeah, I scanned it myself and I bagged it too. At this rate, next week I'll be training somebody new.
Hey, yeah. Okay, guys, I got to take off here and retool for the Smoke Squadron coming up here as we close out our Tex Locanos segment here. Doing an awesome job. They're going crazy out there on their horses, and the stagecoach running very well done. Their team was very entertaining to watch. So thank you all so much. I'm going to drop the stream here. And please, if you're just watching out across the grid, come over to Fly for Life Expo. And again, if you appreciated the show, please show your appreciation by making a donation to Relay for Life of Second Life, which goes to the American Cancer Society 100%. Thanks, everyone. Probably be back for some more streams here as times allow, and my responsibility here at the expo, because I'm flying a couple times here myself. So we'll see you all here hopefully